Speaking at the FPA in London, Haider al-Abadi spoke about the improving security situation in Iraq and the problems they continue to face.
The improvement in security past the no-return line. That doesn't mean that there will not be some security fringes here and there, because that will always be there because of the amount of killings and military operations that went in the past. There are people still there, and there is a new mentality which unfortunately were founded by some terrorist organizations from abroad to do with suicide bombing. And this, I'm afraid, is going to continue for some time, but we will witness a decline, and there is a huge decline now. The estimate puts it to about 90% decline in terrorist or violent incidents in the country compared to last year, and that is a huge reduction.
There are two major issues that need to be resolved to help undermine the terrorist threat within Iraq.
The major problem is two: A, services, and B, unemployment. And these two have got to be addressed vigorously in the reconstruction process. Of course, we understand in every country there is an unemployment, but in Iraq, unemployment makes it more difficult and more complex because there are many criminal and terrorist organizations, and they try to recruit unemployed people to cause more harm. So it is in the interest of the country to create more jobs.
And he outlined the impact of recent local elections in engaging with citizens and how voting had changed.
These last elections were much different from previous elections. They were proper campaigning. This is the first time where candidates campaign with the public. They went to the public, they talked to the public, and the presentation was on a platform of political and economical program rather than sectarian and ethnic program. And this is quite a deviation from previous elections where, unfortunately, probably some or majority of the public voted along sectarian and ethnic lines, but this time it was different.
He says parliamentary election in Iraq next year will change the political shape of the country.
And everybody expects these elections to change the political map in the country in terms of alliances. Most of the alliances will not be along sectarian and ethnic lines, but along programs, political programs, and how to run the country. And this is quite an improvement in the democracy of the country. Well, it is often said that Middle East and democracy, they don't mix. In actual fact, Iraq proves the opposite. 6-7 months.
The minister believes that Iraq can be a blueprint to show other Arab nations that democracy brings with it long-term stability and security.